Hey guys, how's it going? In this class, we work on my favorite position, which is mount. Personally, mount has been a position that has stuck with me the most since I started jiu-jitsu. It's a position that I like to use to threaten submissions with to eventually expose the back and work a chair sit back take. The attacks in this video are from McCagren's mount attack instructional, and it's been a fan favorite of mine lately, and I'll be showing a glimpse of some of the techniques, but get the DVD, especially if you're ever confused on what to do in the mount position. There's a lot of great details and great sequences from there. So hope you guys can learn something from this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
So I'm gonna show one knee elbow escape. I'll show the basic variation that you guys can work, but I'll show the variation that worked for me a lot. So the first thing, you always want inside position with at least one of your elbows to push this knee away, right? But the problem is sometimes it's very hard to push the knee all the way out to where you could get trapped the ankle, right? Where you're here. So something really interesting that I've been playing around with is having like a hook on this foot like so, and then now I'm gonna extend out to my left like this. What that's doing is just making just enough room to then place my knee back in the position. From here we could go to our ashi if you want, and just review any sweep that we done like a couple weeks ago from this position. So if he clears the foot or whatever, he goes, we go to the X guard, or he can work a pass. I get basic hip bump sweep, right? So in that way you guys are reviewing a position, but you're playing something new as well. So I'm trying to get this basic knee elbow escape here where I'm catching this ankle. Sometimes that could be hard, so I'm gonna use this like grapevine hook here, and I'm extending out like here. I could even go foot on the calf afterwards to kind of stop it there to get my knee in. From here I could go 2 knees on inside and just re-guard my guard, or I could go straight into attacks going into an ashi. I kind of gave up on the knee elbow escape with like larger opponents. It's been like just such a waste of energy, but since this detail that I've learned like a week ago, it's been helping a lot. Like I'm being able to actually free my leg again. So I'm here, see I'm kind of like moving the leg as well, and then I'm just extending. Boom, made enough room. Level there. So we'll play around with that a little bit. The basic variation, if you guys have never done any elbow escape, is just where I go over it with my leg here, and I'm trapping the ankle as I'm pushing this this knee. The problem is like Chris could put a lot of weight on his on this knee, right? He could like back step. So look, I'm not going anywhere. So that's why I like this. That's why I'm showing this. It's a common problem, but if you guys want to practice this variation, I'm just hooking the foot and then sweeping into a half guard like this. So that one I'm just pushing out. You guys probably seen this lots. If you guys see here, I'm just trapping the ankle. I'm going here. A slight detail that you could add to this, as I free this knee, he can still do moves and put weight on this here, exactly. So I want to create a little bit of scissoring pressure with my legs, like go back down, like here. Just like a pinch, kind of like this. Just make it a little harder for him to drive down. As I do that, it's gonna make it just slightly easier to push all the way to half guard, right? So yeah, you have those 2 variations to play with. I'll do the other one the next time. I'm here, I'm escaping, I'm extending out, putting that knee in, and now I could start going to my guard. Makes sense? 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
When he's pushing on whichever knee, I'm gonna create what's called a short hook, going like this. When I started using this, sometimes what I do, like, it's kind of niche, but people do it where they go both hands underneath the legs, and they can swim through. It's annoying. I don't know if it's happened to you guys. Like, it's pretty good escape. But so what I'm trying to do essentially when he's pushing this knee is just not give it to him, being tight here, and I'm pulling up the elbow. But what really helps this escape as well is placing my fist on like go one side, go escape with this side, like this, making his head look this way, and then when I pull up the elbow, it's just a little easier. I could use that to start transitioning to a higher mount as well. So this is just a really early stage of like defending the mount. Or if he has my ankle, I'm gonna be looking to doing back steps or whatever. He starts to escape one of the legs. I'm pulling at the elbow, I'm placing my fist right by his head here. And now when he starts to try to push that knee, even just with this head control, it's much more difficult than if I were to try to stay tight to him here. As my hand's planted, I'm pulling up this elbow, and then I'm taking that space that I just created. So you guys could drill this like for a few minutes. Like he goes one side, hand goes here, makes his face look the other way. I'm pulling the elbow up. So it's not always necessary to do a short hook too. I'm just doing the short hook when I feel in danger that he's about to free that ankle. Like here, it's already too late. If I'm just trying to go here and pull the elbow, he could possibly catch my ankle. So I'm gonna change my posture. Look, pull, and I go back. So I know it's a little too late. Face, pull, and I'm just keeping them out from there. Yeah, try that out. That's the last move for now.
Alright guys, thanks for making it all the way through. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. And just one more thing, I also wanted to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, X Martial, for providing us with awesome and stylish gear. X Martial has a lot of new styles coming out, and it all comes out at a very reasonable price. Use discount code BJJDrillers to get 15% off your order, and you can also get account perks with it. So thank you all for all your support, and let's get back into the video.
So the cross frame, like this thing, that's like the first thing you do?
I'm doing it as I'm short hooking, but yeah, it could be one of the first things. I know, do you guys know the pulse free that you mess?
What?
The pulse free?
That's just the beat, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, pulse free.
Yeah.
Pulse.
I don't know if
I've
you
seen it, I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, it's not the pulse free, because that's the same shit. That punch? Because they want it to work.
This is like a big part of my game, especially if I can't isolate an arm here. Okay, so if I'm here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna settle in my weight, okay, and I'm gonna use this crossface to kind of settle myself in, okay? I like to use my left hand here to come in with a heavy crossface. Now, before, originally it was taught like just to come in here and like really squeeze in, but we could be a bit more technical with this attack, okay? So from here, I'm gonna get my heavy crossface, okay? I'm gonna use my head to drive his head this way, okay? And I'm gonna kind of like work a figure four with my hands here, okay? And I'm gonna make kind of like this cat paw motion like with my hand, okay? So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna come and drive into his neck, and I'm gonna squeeze. Now the finish comes about from me driving my shoulders in to the choke here, okay? And then this is kind of like the blocker that's settled in. Bang. So I move his head to face this way. If Chime's looking this way, it's gonna be a bit difficult. I can still do it, but it's not gonna be the same. So from here, I'm gonna use my head position to move, okay? And I want him to sink in to this shoulder pit here. Bang. So I'm here, I lock my figure four. So bam, 1, 2, 3, and I drive. And I work my finish, okay?
Where is your fist? Here?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, it's like the Von Flu choke, where I want to like drive in.
Your fist here?
Yeah, it's like, kind of like, sorry. It's on his neck here. Yeah. Yeah. So bang, bang. I'm gonna go slow. Oh man. Okay, and then I like this because if he has the underhook on this side, yeah, here, bang. But I could still like control his head. I could still work the same choke. Okay, you guys can try it out. Okay, and I'll come around and help. So drive your shoulder in. So you, yeah. So think about like going like that. Yeah. But then, so if you're trying to do that, your head needs to be a bit lower and like slowly sink in and then drive. So this is kind of like the so weird. All right, guys. So let's add to this. So let's go this way. Okay, so a lot of times in my mount, I like to threaten the punch choke first. And really, like, if I don't get it, that's totally fine, because the reaction that I want is for Ethan to frame. right? Because if he knows it's coming, he's just gonna frame away and I can't get my punch choke anymore. Which is fine, because from here, I can start to isolate this arm, push it across, and I'm here, right? I could start to work towards taking the back, but I like to threaten and get my finish with this head and arm triangle here. So I'm here, I'm gonna get my crossface arm as deep as possible. Sometimes I'll even lock like this rear naked choke grip, okay? Now, there's a lot of control here, but I don't necessarily have the finishing mechanics. Okay, so from here, for me to get the good finishing mechanics for this arm triangle, I'm gonna start to sink my weight down, okay? And I wanna push my head down this way. I'm pushing it and driving up until my head touches the mat here, okay? I'm still getting this as deep as I can, okay? And from here, I'm gonna make a palm to palm grip, sink my weight down, okay? What I'm doing here with this hip is as I'm driving, I'm sinking, okay? So my head is here, and I'm sinking in. So once I have everything in place, come up, driving in. Okay, let's give that a try. The back. Okay, so from here, I'm going for my punch choke. Punch choke doesn't work. I'm gonna get Ethan here, okay? Now from here, I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna slowly work my mount up higher, okay? What I like to do personally is be able to get this grip right here, bang. I got this, and I wanna quickly S-sit here, like so. From here, I'm gonna chair sit. So the chair sit works. I'm gonna sit on my right butt cheek and then my left butt cheek. And I get the triangle here. And from here, we can work our isolations, our chokes, our strangles, whatever, okay? But the key to this, especially once I'm here, key to this is I don't want to get excited and just fall. Because now if I just fall, like this is a bad position for him to start to escape, okay? I need to go butt cheek to butt cheek. And the reason being is if I go butt cheek to butt cheek, I'm gonna be able to maintain the weight and connection that I need in order to eventually take his back. So I'm here, I come out, I get into like this S-sit position and see how I'm able to like drive my weight into here, right? And I'm keeping this tight here. So I'm here, bang. Left, right, I get my triangle here. I can start to work my finishes. Okay, so we'll try that a bit. The key idea is to like be able to isolate an arm and be able to start pulling him in to take the bat. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Sergey. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. So that's it for today's video. And of course, I'll leave a link in the description for this instructional. Brandon McCagren's DVD on mount was really, really good. I really enjoyed the whole attacking sequences and especially like the minutia of detail that goes into working your attacks. And then on top of that, like being able to chain those attacks to start to advance your position. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. So just remember, if you have time to kill, you have time to drill. Peace.